Instant Karma's Call of Duty webisode.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another Call of Duty commentary with myself, Instant Karma, that's with me. Today I have some gameplay for you out of the Escalation map pack. This is going to be the map Convoy, one of the 4 new maps. This is a little bit smaller than the other maps I've played, Hotel, Zoo, and Stockpile, but it's also not going to be one of my favorites. For whatever reason, I normally like small maps, but not in this case. It seems like there's too many opportunities to camp, and that's the same with Stockpile. Just when you have a lot of scenery and a lot of interaction with the map, there's a lot more corners for whatever reason. As you'll see right off the bat here, we're into our first few kills and they're already camping up here. But this is going to be a key spot to this map. These overpasses, this one right here and the one across the way, they're going to be a sniper haven. You can see the entire middle of the map here, but the layout of the map is going to be that highway in the center here with 2 surrounding areas on the left and right side that are pretty much the same. You got a hotel and a diner on one side, and then you got a gas station and then a few buildings on the other side. So you don't have to go through the middle, but it is going to be a very popular spot. You can get through there pretty fast. Luckily, they do have the blowout in the middle, so if you are caught in a lot of action, maybe you jump over these hurdles right here and see that there's more guys than you expected, you can bail out into the blowout in the middle of the map and get out of that action. Likewise, if you're not able to find anybody and you're stuck underneath the map, you're able to jump up pretty quick and get straight into the action from underneath the blowout area. I am working with the G11 today. I haven't ever really used this gun very much, but I am loving it. It's a powerhouse. It's a 3-shot burst weapon, as I'm sure you all know. I like it better than the M16. It just seems to be a lot more powerful, where you don't have to put as many shots into them there. But a little bit of background on the Convoy map. Supposedly it's a Cold War era map where a Soviet ambush attacked Russian, or attacked the U.S. convoy. I guess was escorting some missiles or things like that. So it's intertwining with the campaign. At least they're trying to, keeping that Vietnam area and the Cold War, that kind of stuff going on. Now, cool thing about these rockets in the middle of the map, what you can do is you can actually jump up on the truck and then onto the rocket and jump up into the spot where I'm right now. So if people aren't paying attention, maybe they're sniped into their sniper scopes and can't see around very well, you can jump up there and flank them. If you can't do that, on each overpass area where the snipers are sitting, there is ladders on one side and stairs on another, so there are multiple routes into there. The only unfortunate thing is that it is pretty easy to claymore trap those, and if you're not running flak jackets, claymore is going to be a problem. Another thing that people are doing with these claymores here that I've seen is they'll put them next to cars, because there's a lot of cars on this map that you can use to your advantage in terms of using a car bomb. That is an absolute great method to kill people, even with flak jacket. They can't really withstand both a claymore and a car blast. But this map overall is probably going to be one that I vote against most of the time. It's just not as fun as what I'd like to see. Now, it might be just because the map came out shortly here and people don't know it as well. They don't know where the hot spots are, because even when we think back to when Black Ops first came out with Summit in the War Room, I didn't know that was going to be the place where all the action was going to be going down, and it took a while for people to migrate over there. Same with that building in firing range. I think it's building 2 or 3. The one that is not the wooden planks, but the one that has the cars underneath and that kind of stuff, and multiple entryways into it. We didn't find those places until a little bit later on in the game, so I think it might take a while for these maps to get those hot spots and get a lot of action going with them. But that wasn't the main reason for this video here. The main reason I wanted to share this one with you is not because of the gameplay, but because I do get around the map a lot, and I feel like it would give you guys a good sense of how this map goes about and what exactly it's going to feel like and how to navigate through it. So that is jumping down through the center area. You'll also see on either side there is this step into the side of the map, directly across over to me there. You can step up into the highway from either side. So there's multiple entry routes. There's not just 1 or 2. So even though there are campers, you can get around them pretty easily and flank them and get some good kills. Now, one thing I did want to talk about with you guys today is my process for when a map pack comes out. Now, I generally wait up until it first comes out and get it first thing. But when I get into a map, there's a procedure that I always go through so I can get better acquainted with it and hopefully get a few more kills on my first round here. The first thing I do when I get into the game is I'm going to press start so I can get a feel of the map, see how big it is by ratio of my little triangle there, see where I'm at, see the outskirts, because a lot of times you'll keep working one way, and it's nice to know when you can't keep working that way anymore due to the size of the map. So that's going to get you a little bit acquainted with it, see if it's maybe long map, square map, triangle map, whatever they got going on. So I do that first, and then from there on out, I'm going to be running around the outskirts and kind of working a spiral on my way in, seeing what all the map has to offer, where I'm going to be able to see, like predict the sniper perches and see how I'm going to be able to get them out of there without them seeing me, things like that. It's always a good way, and I never go straight into the matchmaking when the maps come out. I always go into my own private match and run around for a little while, because I feel if I'm going to be going into matchmaking straight as soon as the new maps come out, chances are there's people that got on and were playing maybe an hour or so before I am, even though I tried to get them right away. It always seems to work out where somebody's got them a while before I do and been playing around, so know the maps. So if I don't go into the private match and get a feel for the map myself, it's just going to be ruining my KDR because I don't know where to look. I know that I didn't do that right away when this game first came out and my KDR plummeted. But I do that now pretty much religiously, and it's helped me out quite a bit. As you'll see in this game, I went 28-10 on my first match on Convoy. So I was pretty happy with that, and I kind of attribute it to my learning map prior to jumping into matchmaking. Another fun thing that you can look at too is there are 2 maps for each individual map. So essentially we got 8 maps, or I like to look at it that way when you consider wager matches, where they cut down some of the outskirts and force you to learn new paths throughout the map. So I'm planning on doing some wager matches here. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you like gun games, sticks and stones, sharpshooter, or one in the chamber, I'll gladly put up any of that. I know I have done a few gun game and sticks and stones already. So if you guys like that, I'll continue with it. If not, maybe give sharpshooter a shot here and see what we like. I would do one in the chamber if you guys want me to, but I don't generally choose that gameplay because it's very unpredictable what's going to happen. It could be a 2-minute gameplay, it could be a 7-minute gameplay, and I don't want to jip you guys out of that if it's only 2 minutes. But who knows, maybe we could get a couple gameplays going on that. But let me know what you want to see. I'd be happy to do that. I do want to give a shout out to all you guys. We're almost up to 50 subscribers now, so thanks for all your help with that. It's a real great support, and I love seeing it. It really makes my day when I see even just one more subscriber. I mean, a lot of people are going to say 1 or 2 subscribers isn't that much, but when you're first starting out and you're at 50, one means the world to you. So thanks guys for coming out, checking my video, and taking the time to rate it. A lot of you guys have been leaving comments and subscribing. Really appreciate it. Keep spreading the news. Now, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to check out the people I box on my channel here. They got great content. I don't do any of that box for box stuff. I'm very picky with the people I choose to put in my box. So if you're there, it's because I absolutely support your videos, and if you're my subscriber, please make sure to go check them out. Even if you're not my subscriber, you might even like them better than what I'm putting out here, dare I say it. But definitely check them out. Make sure to leave a comment, and also subscribe if you like what they got. So anyways, that's about going to do it here for us guys, wrapping up on this gameplay. But let me know what you think of the new map pack, Convoy, and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully we'll be getting you some more gameplay of the other new maps here. But thanks for coming out and checking out my video. Please remember to rate, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. But other than that, you guys have a good one.